Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I think we have a plane. You can't even see the plane. It's so cloudy out here. Good morning. Good morning. It's kind of dark out here today, so we're going to do the best we can with the amount of time that I have today. Um, Come in and say hello. So I have a poll up here today. My intention was to come out, pull out some things. It's a little dark out here today, but we're still gonna make it do what it do today. Kind of cloudy. It's supposed to rain a little bit later, so I'm not gonna even try to water this morning. But the poll is, should I pull the zucchini plant today? So let me back up a little bit. Good morning. I'm Farmer Chaz, and thank you for joining me this morning. Waking up for the stream. Today what I'm going to do is a bit of cleanup. So I've been posting videos. My garden is kind of like teeter-tottering out a little bit. And what I'm going to do is today, I'm going to make room. I'm going to make some space. And I'm going to pull some plants out just to see how much space I have to plant some fall plants. So I'm going to start out probably inside of my garden enclosure today. I have some green beans that need to come out. I'll show you where I pulled out some green beans from the outdoors already. Just because what I noticed was I had some um, what they call root aphids. They were like little white flies on the bottom of my green bean plants on the outside. And it was because of, they say it's too much nitrogen in the soil. So they really like that. So they came in and they were like demolishing the green bean plants. So they were very big, but they weren't producing anything, okay? Anything at all. So I got rid of them. They had to go. So what I'm going to do is show you where I pulled out the green bean plants. I'm going to harvest a little bit where I have time today. I have a lot of jalapeno peppers. I don't want them to break the plant themselves, the leaves and everything like that. And I have quite a few of these cherry tomatoes that need to come off. So sometime this morning, I'm going to pull a lot of the cherry tomatoes out. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, all the things this morning. And let's just try to get going so I can maximize the amount of time I have with everybody this morning. If you have any questions this morning, please feel to drop them in the chat. Even if I don't answer you or read them right away, I'm going to come back to them. And I love, love, love the interaction and questions that everybody has. So as you can see, it's very early here, very cloudy here, but I'm glad that everybody woke up for the stream this morning. So let me just get to showing everyone around a little bit of the garden. Let me just, before everybody casts their vote, this is why I asked everyone if I should pull the zucchini plant. So I saw some flowers on it this morning, and let me just turn you around. This is the zucchini plant. It's super duper healthy. And when I put my hands down on the inside, I noticed that there was another female flower in there. And I don't know if I should pull it. Although it does have a bit of powdery mildew on it, I'm just not quite sure. I really want to pull it because I want the space. I don't want it to encroach on the new baby zucchini plant that I have down there. And I just don't know this morning. I do not know. So you'll see I've already pulled out the squash plant that was down here. I've gathered quite a few squash off of it already. So it was time for it to go. And then if we go over here, you'll see where I said the jalapeno pepper plant is pretty much full of jalapenos. We need to go in and harvest all of these off this morning. So the plan is to come out here for as long as I can. And down here, you'll see that there are no more green bean plants. It's because they had to go. All right. So like I said, please cast your vote. Drop a like on the live stream this morning. Ask any questions that you would like to answer. It looks like it's going to start drizzling soon, so we may move the live to the indoors, but we'll see. We're going to hang out here as long as we can. This is my garden enclosure. Inside of it is, as you can see, it looks like a forest on the inside. I'm going to call it my pepper forest for a little while. But inside there are lots of plants, pepper plants, and they're super duper tall. And I'm gonna come in here and pull out some more of the green bean plants. I noticed a lot of aphids out here. Actually, before I even pull out the plants, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Let me grab my gloves. Okay, I'm back. So make sure you go in and you vote on the poll. The poll is going to determine whether or not the zucchini plant makes it today. Make sure you drop any questions in the chat for me this morning. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Please come back. Please view the content. There's a lot of gardening tips out there for a lot of beginning gardeners. And I'd love to hear what you have to say. Drop some comments on things that you think that I'm doing wrong. And please give me a thumbs up or comment on anything that I'm doing right or something that you did not know before. So in here in the garden house, I'm going to show you the green bean plants that we're going to pull out today, and I'm going to try to zoom into the soil as much as I can so I can show you why I'm pulling out these green bean plants this morning. So let me see if I could take you inside. Let me make some room. So on the inside, I don't really have too much space, but I have enough space here to where I can move some stuff over, put this up top. And I'm also, for those who have been asking, I'm also going to go in and pull a couple of the carrots this morning. So it'll be a live stream showing me pulling some carrots live, because I want to know how close or how far I am from just completely pulling out the carrots. I've been pulling out like 1 carrot every other day or so. So I started out, they were the size of my thumb, and now they're the size of my palm. So I think when I go to pull out some carrots today, yeah, it is crazy growth. When I go to pull out some carrots today, they're going to be even larger. So I'm going to definitely show you some of the carrot live stream harvest here this morning. So let's go inside. Hopefully the internet does not act up this morning. Can I pull it up any further? Probably not. Okay. So in here, I have these green bean plants. They don't even have green beans on them anymore. And the green beans that they do have on them don't look like the green beans I harvested at first. And if I look down at the soil, there are a bit of aphids. So they're like black bugs jumping all around on these plants here today. So what I'm gonna do is go in, pull out the green bean plants. I don't really need any more green beans. I think when I counted, I had about 3 quarts of green beans. I'll try to save any of the ones that I can. I don't have my shears. I left them outside. So I'll pull them off with my hands, and then you will see. So this one has to go. You see here, there's a green bean here, so I am gonna try to save it. There are flowers on here, but it's not producing any green beans. And it's like all tangled up, so I'm just gonna toss it outside. I'm gonna look at the plants that are this one. The leaves are all like brown and stuff, so I'm gonna pull off any of these green beans. Crazy growth. You guys are quiet this morning. And down in the soil, I'm seeing like all types of like aphids. So later on today, I'm gonna come out and spray the soil with some neem oil. So hopefully this plant didn't do anything. It's like all tangled up in here. I can't really get to stuff. And this doesn't have anything on it. Can pull it out. Pull it out. And you can see that it's like growing all up on the gate here. So I'm just gonna pull it off. I don't need it anymore. You know what? Let's just take a big handful, pull it out. I normally wouldn't pull it out this way, but look how the roots have like spread all through this bed. Check it out. So I'm trying to inspect to see if I have any green beans in here that I could pull out of these plants. I don't see. I see one here, one here. Just take them, toss them all out. Yeah, plants do flower to recreate seeds. So, what's your name? Angelica BJJ. So the reason why I'm pulling them out is not because I want the seeds from them. The reason why I'm pulling them out is because I need the space for my fall plants. So I have a lot of green bean seeds. So it's okay that I'm pulling out these green beans. If it was something that I wanted the seeds from, I definitely would have left these in the garden. Lee Carey, yes, you should sub. I hope you do sub. Hello and good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. If you have any comments, please do drop them in the chat. And there's a poll out there, so make sure you go in and take the poll, because that's going to determine what happens to our good zucchini plant that has produced so much this gardening season. I'm very, very proud of it. So you can see I've created a good amount of space. I can come in here and plant something. Oh, I feel a little bit of drizzle. I sure do. We might have to take this on the inside for a little bit, but a little rain never killed anybody. Well, it's not really rain yet. It's drizzle. So, you just subbed. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Lee Carey. Lee Carey, do you have a garden? Are you interested in gardening? So, I also have my labels in here. I'm going to sit them on the side so I know to come back and get them. A green bean plant that was hiding over here. Gotcha, got you out. All right, so pull this off. All of these are gonna go inside of either my compost bin, or we're just gonna recycle and take it out. So, of course, it's rainy and cloudy here. Rich, it seems like every time you come to visit, there's like a sign that says, make sure you rain today. So, I want to do like a bit of a drum roll. We're going to check out some of these carrots today. So I'm only going to pull a few. Rich, I'm actually going to leave some of these carrots for you to pick out. All right. So I planted these in May. It's now basically close to the end of August. So this one is it has a lot of foliage, but not too much foliage. But here we go. So here's one. It's kind of like a baby carrot. Just pulled it right on out. So it's edible. You know, it has a good, pretty much taproot. I'm pretty sure if I left it, it might have would have filled out a little bit more. I'm gonna just pull a couple more out. It might help the others to grow. So this one is gonna be more like thinning it out. So they're basically all like the same size here. You coming for vacation and not labor? Oh, we're just gonna hang out and have a little bit of fun in the garden. It's not too much labor here. So there's two carrots that I pulled out. Like I said, I just sometimes, if you look at my hand, I have pretty small hands here. And then you look at the carrots, they're decent size. You can eat them. They're almost like baby carrots. So pretty good here. Let me see if I can grab another one. Let me grab one from the back. So it looks like I have some that needs to be thinned out, but I'm gonna pull the ones that are in between the other ones. And they're all pretty much, hey Jason, good morning, how are you? We're out here pulling these carrots this morning. Make sure you vote on the poll this morning. Do you think the zucchini plant should come out this morning? I'll go back in a little bit and look at the yeses versus the nos. Oh, see, look at you, bro. You're getting some love in my stream. Jason says, good morning, rich black man. So let me thin this out, because this is actually, so this is what I mean by when I say thinning out carrots. So you'll see these little itty bitty carrots. It's because they were planted too close to each other. This one didn't have a chance to survive. But like, look at it. You got these carrots, and then you got this one that should have come out a long time ago. So we can get that out. come over here, and I'm gonna just reach behind me here since we're harvesting this morning. Check out this habanero. So this is it's not like a super hot, but it's hot enough. And the plant, let me try to move around a little bit. I'll show you the plant over here. This habanero plant here has like so many. If I lift up the leaves here, so many like hot peppers here. So I can grab a few off because I see them. Oh man, there's so many in here. Like if I put the camera up underneath the plant, you would see so many of these habanero peppers. Get up underneath here. So many. So I could make some good hot sauce with these hot peppers. I've been pickling peppers for various people, one of my friends, and man, it's a lot of hot peppers. If I move the leaves over here, you see I have them here. Trying not to put my head in the camera. What do I use for fertilizer? So the question in the chat is, thank you, Angelica BJJ. So you're asking what I use for fertilizer. For these plants here, I used a pretty well-balanced fertilizer. When they were like very small, I used something with an NPK of 10-10-10. Any organic fertilizer will work. But then as they grew up and they started fruiting, I stopped using fertilizer that had a lot of nitrogen in it because I didn't want all of the greenish leaf growth. So anything for that the P and the K are pretty high so that you could promote like root growth and growth for like the fruit, especially when it starts to flower. So you can go to any garden center, get any type of fertilizer. When it's a baby plant, if you look back at the stream when we first started, you'll see that these plants were like super duper tiny. And when they're super little, like I said, use an NPK of like 10-10-10, any organic fertilizer. I don't stick to any type of name fertilizer, to be honest with you. I just go into the garden center and I look at the bags for the NPK. And then as it started fruiting, what I did was I would, order any fertilizer where the P and the K were pretty high. So it would be like NPK of like a 0.55 or 0.73, any of those type of organic fertilizers. So I hope that answered your question, Angelica BJJ. So if you're new to the stream this morning, please come in, subscribe, drop a like. And any questions that you have so far, I posted a poll this morning about the zucchini plant. We're actually about to go back over to the zucchini plant in a few, but I'm just trying to, for now, go in and grab any of these, because there's two plants here actually. I'm trying to go in and grab the habaneros that are ripe. And the other thing is I got a leaf there that time. When you harvest your fruit off of the plants, the more you harvest, the more it sends signals for your plant to make more. So I actually can't, without knocking over my device, I can't get in there and grab the other one. So I'll grab them a little later. And let's just go back. Actually, I like these carrot size. So nope, I'm not. I'm gonna try to get as many of these habanero peppers as I can. So let me just scoot this crate back a little bit more and see what I could grab in here. Oh man, it's way to the back. Rich, I might, when you come here, need your very long arms to go back there and grab some of these habanero plants because my arms are not. I'm a shorty pie queen because I'm very short and my extremities are not very long. So I'll show you a little bit while we're in the enclosure. I didn't mean to put that there. And before we go, you'll see everything that I harvested from in here just from the little bit of time that we've been in here. You see the green bean plant that we pulled out here of the garden enclosure, and like I said, some of the 3 of the carrots that we got out this morning. So we're gonna have to figure out what all we're going to make with these habanero peppers this morning. But for now, let's get out of here and go back to, because I do have quite a bit of let me close this. So I keep the garden enclosure closed because God forbid I leave it open and then I leave and I come back. If squirrels are in there, I'm gonna flip because they will tear it up. You know what I'm saying? So go back over here. Yeah, I definitely gotta get my device out of this rain. Both of them. See, let me try to go to the pole this morning. This is crazy business out here. You know what? Let me close this up. Let me see. Rich, can you see the pole? You know what? I can see the pole. So, wow. So 62% of you say to pull the zucchini plant this morning. 38 say no. Give me just 1 minute. Let me go put my device inside. I don't want it to get ruined by the rain. 1 minute, I'll be right back. All right, so should I pull the zucchini plant this morning? 62 said yeah, 38 said no. Let me give it a little bit of time before how do I minimize the poll? Rich, are you able to minimize the poll? No? I don't know. Okay, so let me just keep going here. I'm gonna give the poll about 3 more minutes. So if you haven't voted, go in and vote this morning. Let me just turn you around so you can see. Before I pull off these tomatoes, let me show you. Let me turn it around. It might work better if I turn it around. See all the cherry tomatoes? And because it's raining, I definitely want all of these off before I even attempt to pull out this zucchini plant. So, all right. I'm going to take off some of the cherry tomatoes. Try to put you in camera view of it so you can see that you're talking to somebody. So let me grab my basket here, put it over here, and let's see. Grab as many as I can. It's crazy that it's so, oh, I see it now. It's so cloudy out here that I can barely even see the plane going by. So go in here. And the reason why it's so important for me to pick all of these tomatoes off is because, like I said, when it rains, it puts extra water in your plants, and if you put too much water in the fruit, they will split, and I don't want these to split. I actually want to be able to eat these without having to worry about if it went to the bad or not. So I can't see the chat. But all right, I'm gonna end the poll now. 62%. You love cherry tomatoes? Me too. Me too. So I don't know if you could see the poll, but the poll is complete. So like, look, this zucchini plant has done me wonders this season. I'm gonna hate to see it go, but the good thing for me is that I actually did. Um, I planted another one. Sad to see it go, but it's gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. So let's just try to get on in here. Um, get in here. All right, let me move this out of the way. I had this up just so that it wouldn't get too wild. So one person who I know is gonna be super happy that I'm pulling this plant is my husband, because he wants to be able to trim and mow the garden down here. But all right, you guys say you want to pull it, we're gonna pull it this morning. Man, it's deep in there. And gotta break this root off. All right, check it out. Zucchini plant pulled by a rising 62% this morning. So we're gonna chop that up a little later and recycle it. And look how much space I have now. So I can go in here, check out the soil. Gonna refresh the soil a little bit later. Pull out any weeds that I had in here. The struggle bus cucumber plant will now have some cucumbers that can go on it. We're happy about it. I don't know if I'm happy or sad about the zucchini, but you can see I have another one down here. Let me turn you over to the side. See the other zucchini plant? So I'll have another one. I planted this a couple weeks ago. You see it's already big already. But the big one, it's a goner. And just to see what the space looks like without it, I'm not sad about it. Hope you're not sad about it. And now, let me zoom in so you can see. I actually planted some extra cucumbers because my cucumbers were on the struggle bus this season. I got a good amount of cucumbers, but not nearly the amount that I usually get each season. So let me turn you around and let you see the space without the zucchini plant. So you can see it looks dramatically different. Here's the new zucchini here. And then if you check down below, you see I planted some extra cucumber plants down there. And they're coming up just fine. Probably gonna thin out this cucumber, but with a little bit of fertilization and TLC, hopefully this cucumber plant will do okay. So, like I said, let me go back to getting as many of these. So we had 8 votes. Let me go back to getting as many of these cherry tomato plants as I could possibly get. I mean, cherry tomatoes off of the bush I could possibly get off. And then let me know if you have any more questions today. The sun is actually starting to come up later and later. So stay tuned to the channel. I may or may not go live next week. It really depends because guess who's going on vacation again? Me. So I'm thinking of changing the dates and times of the live stream. So stay tuned. I'll probably put like a post or announcement on the channel. But for now, until I'm finished up and I go in to get up our good camper this morning, I'm gonna just pick off the rest of these cherry tomatoes, and I may even go into the jalapeno pepper plant and take a few of those off. So like I said, we're not done yet. Go in, drop a question. Make sure if you join the stream this morning, you drop a like so that I'll know if you enjoy the content. And if you have any questions, put the questions in the comments and I will definitely come back and answer them as I see them. So just gonna go in, grab as many of these cherry tomatoes off as I can. The ones that are good. And they're coming off in clusters. So that's good. Oh, this one has a bug in it. All right. This one's split already. Oh, there's some on the back side. Okay. Yeah, there were tomatoes on the back of the trellis there, so I went to go grab those. All right. So I got the cherry tomatoes off that I needed to get off, and that'll be it for the stream this morning. It's drizzling a little bit harder out here. Thank you everybody for waking up with me this morning. Again, I'm Farmer Chas. I hope you enjoyed the stream and the content. Please like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend about me this morning. Again, we go live in the mornings, and I love seeing everybody here. I like to be as interactive as possible. So if you're seeing the stream on playback, please drop a comment. Tell me what you want to see, and then maybe when we come back, we can go in and answer those questions and do a stream, especially catered to a question that you may have answered. For now, peace, and I hope you have a blessed day. Happy gardening, everybody.